Welcome to 5 News Online. I'm Jo Ellison. Now today it's all about the snow across our area. It hit northwest Arkansas a bit early this morning, and then Fort Smith not long after. It did cause quite a mess for drivers. Let's take a look. Now take this video right here. This is Fayetteville, Springdale area along Interstate 49. This was as of about 10, 11 o'clock this morning. You can see the conditions that drivers faced out there. Now RDOT did do some pre-treatments of the road, but once it took over, there were quite a few wrecks out there. Let's go ahead and send things over to meteorologist Michelle Trotter. Michelle, the roads look a little bit different than this. Looks like we're getting some relief out there.
Yeah, this morning when I was trying to head to work, the roads were pretty slushy and it had a lot of snow on there. But as the day has progressed, by this afternoon, the roads will actually get pretty better. That's because a lot of people are traveling on it. That friction helps melt that snow on the roads. So the roads are improving this Friday afternoon into the evening hours. We all have a winter weather advisory across the whole state of Arkansas. Actually, ours goes until 6 o'clock tonight. So just a few more hours of the snowfall that we're seeing. So far this afternoon, we've already seen about 2 to 3 inches in some areas, isolated higher amounts, about 4 in the Ozarks. On top of that, we are expecting another 1 to 2 inches across the area, maybe about some dusting in the River Valley. The reason why the River Valley won't see as much is that temperatures are close to freezing or even above freezing, and they also saw the snow later, so it means lesser snow totals. But this is going throughout the afternoon. You can see that snow starting to push out of here by 3 or 4 o'clock. Might see a little bit of freezing rain in there as well, but I think the majority of us will just see some snow flurries, some light to moderate rainfall going throughout the rest of the afternoon. Skies will clear throughout the night tonight, which means temperatures will drop for tomorrow. So we have that snow today, which means tonight prepare for the roads to get covered into ice, especially over their overpasses and highways and bridges and stuff like that. But temperatures tomorrow will only be in the 40s, which means all the snow won't be melted tomorrow. We'll have 50s and 60s on Sunday, which will help melt the snow just a little better. So travel impacts for the rest of the day, I would say about a medium. Don't forget, on Saturday night into Sunday morning, you're going to turn your clock forward, lose that extra hour of sleep. We're gaining more sunlight as we go into the spring hours. So sunny skies this weekend. We do have rain chances on Monday right now. Not looking at any severe weather on Monday. Temperatures in the 60s and then 70s as we head in through next week. Very Arkansas fashion, of course. So enjoy the snow while you can, because it's only going to be here for the next few hours, Joe.
All right. Thanks so much, Michelle. We're looking forward to that sunshine. All right. We have a sad update this afternoon from that deadly shootout between Joplin police and that suspect. Now, the Joplin police chief says a second officer who was shot won't recover. Officer Jake Reed served the department for 5 years. Another officer, Ben Cooper, died the day of the shooting along with the suspect. A third officer was injured and is still in serious condition this afternoon. And former Franklin County Sheriff Anthony Bowen has been sentenced. The judge sentenced him to 4 years in federal prison, followed by 2 years of supervised release. Now, back in August, Bowen was convicted on federal charges of using unreasonable force against inmates. Now, this was back in 2018. Those charges stem from allegations of punching a detainee in the head and slamming another on the floor. Bowen spoke for about 10 minutes during the sentencing. He spoke about his children and grandchildren, saying he has good character. He said he wanted to do his job as sheriff to improve the jail by allowing inmates to build a garden. The judge agreed and told Bowen before reading his sentence that he believes he has a good heart and just let the power go to his head. However, the judge called his crimes egregious, saying he had a lack of respect for the badge. Well, those are some of your top headlines on this Friday. Of course, we'll continue to follow the news all day. You can catch up with us again this evening on your 5 News at 4, 5, and 6. I'm Jo Ellison. Have a great weekend.